Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. The Supreme Court has ruled in favor of Black voters in a congressional redistricting case. In a surprise 5-4 decision, the country's highest court struck down the redrawing of Alabama's congressional map. The map, which was drawn in 2020, created one district out of the state's 7 in which Black voters would likely have the power to elect their preferred candidate. Challengers said that one district is not enough and pointed out that Alabama's population is more than a quarter Black. Chief Justice John Roberts and Justice Brett Kavanaugh joined with the court's liberals in affirming a lower court ruling that found the Republican-led redrawing was likely a violation of the Voting Rights Act. The other 4 conservative justices dissented. The case had been watched for its potential to weaken the landmark voting rights law and dilute the votes of underrepresented communities. Advisory levels for Kilauea have been lowered after the volcano erupted on Wednesday. This morning, scientists with the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory lowered Kilauea's volcano alert level from warning to watch. They cited a decline in outflow rates and lack of threat to infrastructure. Kilauea's aviation advisory code was also downgraded from red to orange after officials determined volcanic ash emissions were concentrated within Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Lava began to flow again in Halema'uma'u crater at Kilauea's summit early Wednesday morning. Scientists said that the eruption is expected to continue and should remain confined to crater. Word of Kilauea's lava fountain spread quickly, bringing crowds to the national park and drawing thousands of viewers to the U.S. Geological Survey's volcano livestream. El Niño is arriving early this year. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration issued an El Niño advisory today, announcing the official arrival of the climatic condition. It formed 1 to 2 months earlier than most El Niños do, potentially giving it room to grow into a supersized event. An El Niño is a temporary and occasional warming of part of the Pacific that shifts weather patterns across the globe. In May, the Central Pacific Hurricane Center predicted conditions would drive a near to above normal hurricane season, with 4 to 7 tropical cyclones hitting the Central Pacific Basin. El Niño hits hardest in December through February, shifting the winter storm track farther south to the equator. In addition to a heightened chance of cyclones in Hawaii, the southern third to half of the United States is likely to see wetter weather. A thick, hazardous haze of wildfire smoke continued to impact parts of the U.S. today. Officials in states along the East Coast warned residents to stay inside and limit outdoor activities as air quality alerts extended for a 3rd day. The Canadian fire season is just getting started, but could become the worst on record, with more than 400 blazes already burning. Smoke from the fires is sending plumes of fine particulate matter as far away as North Carolina and Northern Europe. The smoke-clogged air has chased players from ball fields, actors from Broadway stages, delayed thousands of flights, and sparked a resurgence in mask wearing and remote work. There is also concern about the health effects of prolonged exposure to such bad air. The U.S. has sent more than 600 firefighters and equipment to Canada to help battle the wildfires. Other countries are also helping. Stocks rose just enough today for Wall Street to enter a new bull market. The S&P 500 rose 0.6% to carry it 20% above a low reached in October. Wall Street's main measure of health has climbed out of a painful bear market, which saw it drop 25.4% over roughly 9 months. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 168 points, or 0.5%, while the Nasdaq Composite was up 1% at the end of trading. Much of this bull market's gains owe thanks to an economy that has refused to fall into a recession. A solid job market and spending by consumers are net positives, and hopes are also rising that the Fed may soon stop hiking interest to tame inflation. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.